Well, welcome to bexbugoutsurvivor, and in today's episode we're talking about vintage carries. Now, I think these still have a place in today's hiking and camping, and what I'm talking about are these vintage frame rucksacks with the L bracket on the bottom for either your tent or your sleeping bag. And I've got a few of these, but there's a lot of benefits to carrying a vintage frame. Now, both of these are well branded names, or were in the time. This one still is. This is a Carrymore, that's a Cobmaster, and I've got two of them, but one of them has been converted. So what are the benefits with a vintage pack? Well, in a nutshell, they're super lightweight. I've got the Carrymore here, and it is a vintage. It's perhaps best part of 25-30 years old. This one here, the Cobmaster, even older. So this is the Carrymore, and it contains everything I need for a hammock setup, which includes the hammock itself, the under blanket, the cocoon, the top blanket, and so that's 3 stuff sacks worth. And you notice there's nothing at the bottom of the frame. It's all been contained in the column. I'm going to see if I can zoom you in on that. So that is the Carrymore Caribou, and somebody has kindly badged it with the Welsh Dragon there for me. It's like that when I got it. But this is a single column, so the carry load comes from the neck right down to the bottom here, and a spacing for a tent, and on top is your waterproof pocket. This is a Cobmaster. Again, it's L framed, but this has a split compartment, so there's no fancy kind of fastenings with this. It's a bootlace tied onto a frame. But if we have a look to the inside of it, it's been split into 2 compartments, this one. So with this one, it's a sleeping bag on the bottom, tent under the neck, and a spacing on the top half for clothing. Bottom half would have been your cooking sundries, such as your stove, your pan set, and water. And on the side here are 4 pockets, one here, one higher up, and it's the same on the other side. These are very, very small. Look, they're about palm sized, so maybe some other kind of sundries, such as a wash kit, a torch, and on the other side perhaps some hiking rations, such as a meal replacement bar and energy drinks, something like that. So how do I know that this one houses a sleeping bag at the bottom, and how do I know this one houses a tent at the bottom? It all comes down to the spacing between the bottom of the pack and the frame here, and as you can see, there's a more generous housing here than there is here. So in vintage days, sleeping bags were big, nothing like they are now. So a big sleeping bag would have gone there, and your tent would have gone under the lid. And how do I know it would have gone under the lid? It has this massive neck flap. It's huge. Can't even fit it in shot. Top of the pack, and if I bring this up and form this hollow here, you see there's plenty of room there. As where this hasn't got the same distance here between bottom and frame. That would be a tent size of its day. I think this is perhaps a little more modern. So the Carrymore Caribou has plasticky type tension system here, and it looks perhaps late 70s, early 80s, the type of plastic. We moved on to a better polymer than this in late 80s, well mid 80s actually, so it's probably pre-81, I'm guessing 1979, 1980 this plastic went out of production. The vintage packs are very, very easy to carry, and that is because of its dynamics in space, the way you carry it. With an ordinary pack, the shoulder straps sit level with the top of the pack, so you've got all that weight pulling your shoulders down. Not so with a vintage pack, and I'll show you what I mean about its weight displacement. Now you notice the straps here are a good 5 inches down from the top of the neck, but it's this lower setting of the shoulder strap that makes all the difference. And I really wish a lot more modern backpacks would have the shoulder straps sewn a lot lower down. It lifts the pack off your lower back, and the weight of the pack then sits above your head. And a lot of modern day packs don't do that. They, like I said, the top of the pack is level with your shoulder, and that drags on your back. So for me, with my dodgy bad back, these are a godsend. If you've got a lightweight frame pack, it's to keep it lightweight. And I'm not one for shaving ounces, but I am into walking comfortably. So the one that carries the sleeping bag, as you can see, is the Cobmaster, and I've had 2 of these. This is my second one. I'm picking these type of vintage framed rucksacks at car boots, flea markets, attic sales for around 2 or 3 UK pounds each. 2 or 3 quid. What's that on my hat? And you only have to type into eBay vintage framed rucksacks, and you will not be able to pick one up for less than 55 or 60 quid. The older the vintage, the more it's worth, and I've yet to find anything like the Carrymore Caribou. The closest I can find was worth about 90 quid, and one similar but not the same series was £280. So I'm collecting these, and this is going to be my pension. Now the hip supports here are very thick, about 1.5 inches. It'll be some kind of earlier foam, won't be fire retardant. And like I was saying before, how the shoulder straps are a lot lower down than the top of the pack. You notice the top of the pack is above head height. The weight of the pack is halfway down, and there's a couple of little tricks I can prove to you that this will carry better just because of the positioning of the straps. Here's your first test, and it is a simple science really. There's nothing magical about it. It's called an H frame because it's shaped like an H. If I try and lift the pack from the very, very top, the neck here, just with one hand, I can lift it. It feels heavy. Same thing again, where the shoulders are lower down. So instead of lifting from this top bar here, I come right down to the shoulder bar here, and I'll lift it up just the same. Okay, so I've got the shoulder bar this time. switch to the top bar, which is above the head. That is noticeably heavier. In fact, it's the same weight in the pack. The weight has been displaced. I hope you've enjoyed the vintage rucksacks and the idea of just keeping the frame and putting a much heavier pack on. Again, like I said, lifting it above your head. If you go and get your pack right now and try that, you will soon see the benefits of carrying a proper LC. Oh, so until next time, take care of yourself, and I'll see you out there, and there's some great ideas and reviews coming up.